Alrighty. What the hell is going on, everybody? We're back. It's been given to us. The promised land has returned. We are back for ESL Challenger League Season 49 OCE. And I, for one, am absolutely ready to sink my teeth into what we've got in store tonight. So first off, thank you for everyone for joining tonight. It's going to be an absolute pleasure and an absolute honor to cast the best of OCE CS. It's going to be an amazing night. So thank you for joining me tonight. And yeah, I'm hyped. You know, it's been quite a while since, we had the holiday period and, we had the off-season and whatnot. We had a couple events thrown into there. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Tier 1 CS is so back. Axel, welcome, bro. How do I know Shadler? Oh, he went to my uni. He played for, one of the uni teams that I played him. So yeah, he's a cool fella. I like him. His AWPing's pretty good. I like him. But yeah, nice to see you here, bro. So yeah, today, we've got KZG versus MANTRA. So, I found a little bit of a sticky beak into some of the teams here. I had a bit of a chat with Kraz and Winnie to get a little bit of an insight into both of these teams, just to see what they're working with, how they're feeling for this upcoming season, and I can safely say that it's gonna be interesting. So KZG, of course, they've gone through a roster reshuffle here. They've maintained the core of Samix, Hassie, and Estate, with Estate being the IGL. So it's gonna be pretty interesting because Tito's found himself a nice package deal from Arcade. He's got himself Kraz and Foggers as two beautiful riflers, and has also got himself Triplus in as the coach. And from what I've heard, Triplus has been doing absolutely God's work in the coaching role, building up KZG to what they were, up to the ESL Challenger Melbourne form that they used to be in. So it's going to be quite the game today. It's going to be a bit of a gamble from what I've heard, you know. Don't really know what's going to happen between these two teams. And Mantra Flow should also be interesting as well. And as soon as I say that, we're going to get stuck right into it. Going to waste absolutely no time getting right into this. I'm hyped. This is going to be awesome. So, we've got Anubis up first. And I do believe this is KZG's map pick. So, this is the first pistol round of this amazing ECL season, and it's going to be KZG starting on the T side of Anubis. This is definitely the stronger side. This is the side you want to be working with first off, right off the rip. This is really where you're going to build that buffer zone once you do switch over to your CT side. CT in Anubis can be incredibly punishing at the best of times, but they're just going real quiet. Yeah, except Samux. He's taking a 1 to the grave. Skull Hunter's fallen, hit the deck. Not going to be seeing any time soon. Cookie's down pretty low as well. It might be down for the count, but it looks like A side. Jiggy's up. It's just Winnie left on the soul defense on the A side here. The beautiful shot onto Kraz. This absolutely decapitates him. But KZG, they're flooding in onto the bomb side. The bomb's getting planted. Winnie just trying to get some shots through the dark, but it's just going to miss. It's going to give the State the opportunity to get those digits punched in. But everything is going to the favor of Samix. Activates from mid. It's a late flank coming in, so it's diverting the tension away, but Cheeseball is holding steady, not overpeaking this. Samix and Cheeseball, they're in a deadly battle, but Samix is delaying as best as he can, and Cheeseball does have the kid as well, but it's taken out with a final Glock shot from Samix, and it's all gone from absolutely horrible to a living nightmare for Mantra, as they're scrambling 81 points of health. No kit, no chance. Winnie gets a final kill, but not much else. He's scrambling, he's running away, and Hassie is gonna decapitate him, gonna put an end to Winnie's shenanigans, and it's gonna be a pistol round for KZG. Beautiful start coming out from Tito's men here. They'll be getting themselves a nice upgrade to the arsenal. Got an AK thrown into the mix. Just in the hands of Estate and Samix. It seems like the rest of the crew have opted for a bit more close range weapons. So you've got a couple of MAC-10s and a Galil thrown into the mix. Galil in the hands of Foggers and Kraz. Mind you, they are quite sharp, if I do say so myself. I've seen them play for quite a while. But give them anything and they'll make it work. It's a dynamic duo. poached over from Arcade, looking to do some serious damage in the debut game with KZG as well. So there's a lot to play for here. There's a big statement to be made here for KZG. But they're just holding steady, nothing really happening just yet. It's all quiet on the western front, but that's a Molotovs going in through mid. And KZG methodically just clearing out all these angles and trying to get as much space as they can and put MANTRA in a slow but steady chokehold. That's a Temple Smoke thrown on now. It's going to give Kraz the option to kind of slink up. Let's gather a lot more space in mid. Reckons is hiding on the other side of the smoke, but it doesn't look like he's going to be doing much. That's Temple's re-smoked as well. Foggers, it's off to the races. Winnie claws will one back, but stay. We'll find Winnie and Hassie. One of his own, and this defense is crumbling at... This seems is falling apart in KZG. They found their footing into the A side, and MANTRA flow. It's just a 5-7 and a deagle. Best you can hope for is maybe a couple exit frags, but even that may be out of the question. It's just a 5-7 and a deagle. What can you do? You're at KZG's mercy for this round, and it's gonna be a quick 2-0 for Estate and Co. Just holding steady as a bomb ticks down, so does Fate and MANTRA flow as they let 2 rounds slip past their fingers. It's going to be the bonus round next, so MANTRA could be in for a bit of a saving grace. The saving rain's coming down once they do get those M4s and the MP9s online. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen much. Force by coming up from Winnie with an MP9 didn't really garner the results that he was looking for, so it's going to be another save coming up of MANTRA flow. And unless something absolutely catastrophic happens, this should be a safe third round for KZG. This is looking good. This is a very, very red-hot start for KZG on their T side. And they're looking to deal as much collateral damage as possible. Stake spotted the shoulder, just jiggling it reckons inches from the grave, but it's still alive. For how much longer is the question? This round really isn't a matter of if KZG will win. It's also a matter of when will they win. As MANTRA, they've opted to stack towards B site. Hasn't really been discovered yet, but KZG seems like they're slowly, methodically pushing their way in through mid, so they must have an inkling relatively soon that the A site is just an open runway. It's free real estate, ripe for the taking. There's a flash coming outside of B main. In KZG, they haven't really caught on. They're not privy just yet, but they're just walking right on in. It's a waltz straight on towards A side, and completely circumnavigated the death ball. Could have been lying in a wait down towards the B side. Winnie takes a chance, and he pays off. Estate gonna fall face first, 6 feet under. There's really not much to lose. When he's looking to try and snag a couple more back, he's a little hungry. He's got a little pissed off after his pugs yesterday. I was watching his streams. He did not sound like a happy chappy at all. Oh, Foggins getting antsy. He returns fire. It's Foggins and Hassie just shooting back, retaliating. The claws are out. Tip damage for Foggers. He's going to target Richard Vivens. Got to pull out the Glock. It is another one hiding around the corner. Skullhunter's going to get a kill for free. But Hassie's going to back him up and revenge him. It's a revenge kill from the grave. And cheese ball. A couple more seconds. And the AK would have been flying out of your hands. But once again, it is a safe round for KZG. We're going to watch Talon versus Housepets game. I think only Joshin is doing that. So if you want to watch that one, feel free to. But I don't know, man. Why would you want to watch that one when you can watch KZG versus MANTRA Flow, bro? Like, come on. You don't know who you're dealing with here. This is Foggers we're talking about. You want to watch both? Fair enough, yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll find it on only Josh's channel, so I think he's doing that one. Yeah, oh. Finally, MANTRA Flow brought in the AWP, and Foggers is going to get caught blindsided by that E-box peak. It's an opening for MANTRA Flow. It's the first advantage that it seems like they've had in a while. In KZG, they pump the brakes in. They're really slamming it up into 6th gear early on, but Cookie's looking for more. He's repositioned. And he's found Hassie as well. And stay down to just 52 points of health. So looking good for Mantra Flow, but still a couple more bits of work to be done. Still a couple more KZG members still hiding around, lurking around in the shadows. In KZG, it looks like the gears and the brains are turning. Gearing up towards A hit, and Samix on the lurk. Down towards mid. He's been really, really proactive and really, really good at stalling for as long as possible to allow his comrades to do their work. Another molly thrown in. 28 seconds left on the clock. Time is of the essence here. Kraz's gonna find Winnie. As Samix activates, it's gonna be a pincer. Coming in towards A side, and Cheeseball has got a lot of work to do, but he's gonna fall back. He's gonna play the retake and rally the troops together. They do have the advantage. It's 3 on 4. And Kraz, he likes those odds. He does not care. He does not give a damn. He's going to take every single opportunity. You give him an inch, and he will take whatever he can. He will take a mile. He's got a double kill down on towards A side. He's evened up the odds and just waiting, lying in wait. 20 seconds already gone. Time is incredibly of the essence right now. As it's getting tense, the time is ticking down. There's a kid available, but Cookie and Cheeseball are going to get some frags back, and his retake is on. And Record's going to come swinging, screaming around the corner. It's a safe defuse of Mantra Flow, but my god, was it close? Hanging on a knife's edge there, Mantra Flow managed to squeeze it out just in the dying seconds of the bomb. It's the first round on the board for Mantra Flow. KZG, well, it was a good round. Gave it the best shot. Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out. But still do manage to pull up a full gun by. Fog is opting for Galil. Not to worry, Galil in the right hands. Can do some serious work. I personally am not really a fan of it. Don't really like it, but I'm not Foggers. Oh, this is a nice one. Crash, what's Winnie? That's a beautiful smoke coming out. It gives Crass and Hassie the ability to just come sneaking right on out. The Agents of Chaos and Agents of Discord. Gonna use the Chaos and Confusion to the advantage. And B-side is weak. It's just Reckon's left and he's playing offside as well. He knows that if there is a tirade of KZG players coming right on in, can't stave off this assault solo. Just waiting. Cookie's gonna find Foggers again. Having a bit of a rough one, Mr. Foggers. He's gotten caught by the AWP 2 rounds in a row. Looks like KZG are gonna have the chances down on the B side, and Cookie with the very audacious DAC, but it's gone the wrong way. Smokes will work both ways, my friend. And State is gonna deliver a swift death to the AWP, and Cheeseball and Reckons. Guys have got 2 options here, and it looks like they've opted for the safer option. They're gonna take this AK and M4 and live to fight another day. But KZG, this is a very, very good start coming on out. This is a debut with their new roster as well. So, you know, there's always a question of, can this roster meld together? I mean, it is a core, but then you've got Kraz and Foggers coming in from Arcade. So it's always a question of, you replace 1 player? Sure. Then 2 players, that's a significant chunk of your team. That's 40% of your team. Completely replaced. And, you know, I did have a bit of a brief chat with Kraz yesterday about what he thinks is going on with KZG. And we basically just chalked it up to, it's a gamble. High risk, high reward gamble. But from what I'm seeing so far, I like what I see. I do like what I see. In KZG, they've been what I like to call the revolving door of OCE. And there's been a lot of players that have come and gone through KZG's doors. You know, you've got Mingovi, who's now on Vantage. Pretty much half of OCE that's come through KZG's doors, but nothing's really seemed to stick so far. But this could be the green light that Tito was definitely hoping for. Going slow and steady. Just waiting. Just poking around. They've got all the time in the world. 1 minute, 16 seconds left on the clock. CS time, that's plenty of time to piece something together. And I like this utility coming out from KZG. They're very, very methodical, and they're very, very careful with how and when they use the utility. They really do like to be very, very surgical in clearing out these little nooks and crannies, especially towards mid. I don't think I've ever seen them push mid without the double molly setup thrown into house and doors there. Cheese wall. This is a nice off angle, but it's gonna fall back off of it, and Cookie's just posted up on Nico with AWP, but it's just missed the timing. Oh god. Braz is gonna find the opening frag onto Reckons, but Skullhunter's gonna claw back, but Foggers with a double kill. He will stand and deliver, and that's Estate gonna be putting in the numbers. And it's just Winnie and Cookie left. They're fighting a war on two fronts though. There's two individual 1v1s. Cookie down towards CT, and Winnie just making his way down into dark. Foggers catches one glimpse of you. Dead man walking, he's gonna drop. Oh, but Cookie, how long can you live for, my friend? This is all up to timing, and this is very, very dangerous if Hassie is right behind you. Just lurking right behind you like an alligator in a swamp. And he's gonna eat his prey, chew him up, and spit him back out. And it's 5 rounds for KZG and MANTRA Flow. Not really having the time of their life right now. They really haven't found the flow. They haven't found the mojo just yet. Still a lot more to be asked for on the CT side, albeit the CT side is tough. CT Anubis, at the best of times, is a very, very cruel mistress. But if you're going up against a good team like KZG, it's gonna be tough. MANTRA Flow are really good at this. I mean, it's CT Anubis is tough, but some of these rounds have been pretty close. But yeah, it should be a different story on T-side Anubis, I hope. Alright, KZG, not really giving mid a chance here. They've kind of gone for the extremities here, just poking around. Just seeing what's up. They know that MANTRA Flow should be on a weaker buy. So taking this one even slower and even more steadier here, just throwing out utility. Just trying to clear out, oh, Hassie. Can't miss those, mate. Can't be missing those ones. Gonna be a deck coming in. Kraz is getting a little antsy. He's getting bloodthirsty. It's gonna come waltzing right on in. It's almost a double kill, just shy of the mark. Rackers is gonna get away with 20 points of health and a free AK. Playing gun game here. 41 seconds on the clock, but Estate. What a shot. I mean, brother, you don't even need to hit the head. Kill on the orb, but that's just brutal, man. The Foggers, a little bit unaware. Cheeseball is going to net himself a free kill with a 5-7. Catches Foggers completely lacking, and they're going to evacuate, running for the hills down towards the B site. It's going to be a safe plant. And Cheeseball does have the option to go for this, but they do have money to work with in the next round, but saving an AK. It's always a treat to have on the CT side, especially when your opponent is up 6 rounds. You've only managed to seize one. Looks like Cheeseball trying to get some cheeky extra frags here, but it's not going to find anything. Oh, you might. Oh! Dangerous! Stamix could have been a dead man walking there, but Cheeseball try to add insult to injury, but it's not going to find anything, and that's going to be round number 6 for KZG. This is beautiful work coming out from this newly founded team here. And MANTRA Flow, if I believe, they've been together for quite some time, so they've definitely had some time to meld and mesh together. They've played against other T1 OC opponents for quite a while, and from what I heard from Winnie, you know, he had a pretty strong assessment yesterday. He said 2-0 to MANTRA Flow. Who knows? Could happen. MANTRA Flow could have the craziest CT site, T site, excuse me, that we've ever seen. But you really got to put up some more rounds on your CT half. Sure, the T side is much more advantageous on Anubis, but on your CT side, I mean, really, best you hope for is 3-4 rounds, but then that just makes the next pistol round just that much more important. Because you let that one slip by, that round differential is just really much too hard to deal with. And even though you're on the advantageous side, it still gives the opponents much more leeway to make work of their CT side. And Mantra Flow, this might be the reality that they're facing very soon. As Cheeseball and Winnie, they're holding hands down towards the A side. They have more stopping utility. It's a good play smoke from Winnie. Now KZG is faced with an uncomfortable decision here. Do they go through it? Got to dack it right on open. Cheeseball's got to find Samex, and Foggers is going to clutch it right on back. It's just Winnie left on the side defense. 2 kills for himself, and he's just holding steady. He's just playing time, and he's got 3 kills for himself. And that dack of the smoke spells absolute disaster for KZG as it just comes falling apart at the seams. It's a Winnie and Cheeseball going absolutely huge on the side defense. 4 kills netted just like that. KZG, you can't fumble those ones, guys. Man advantage on site. And let the side defender get 3 kills. Bit of a misstep in judgment there. KZG, they're licking their wounds and they're back at it once again. 4 rounds left in a row. Mantra Flow still with a full gun round coming right on out. KZG, no AWP in the hands of a state. He's found himself a nice home in E-Box, and Foggers top down to just 57 points of health. He's getting some serious frags, but this game hasn't been easy for him. He's gotten picked off very early on a couple times and taken some serious damage, but somehow, some way, he still manages to stand his ground and get some pretty serious kills. This time Estate is just going in raw. No utilities, just chilling. Nice utility coming on in. Foggers has done his homework. This gives it State. Bit of an opening down towards mid. Looks like Hassie's going to join in on the scrap. Nothing really crazy going on here just yet. 47 seconds left on the clock, and looks like KZG, they're postulating themselves up for a B hit. Everyone Kraz just holding, waiting around the corner. And the time to go really is now. As Reckons has been baited over down deeper towards Temple, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It's coming right in on back. And KZG, they're flooding in. No, just yet. Hold. There we go. Alright, now. KZG, they found the footing down onto the B side, and Kraz tosses the bomb over. It's a 3-pointer onto Foggers. It's the Dream Team making it work, and that's a safe bomb plant for KZG and now Mantra Flow. They've got a very difficult task ahead of them. It's a full 10-man retake post-plant. Who's ready for a flogging from the Fog Dog? And as you say that, Tito, holy shit. Foggers gets a nice kill. I mean, this guy could have 1 HP and somehow get some nasty kills. And more kills he's gonna get! Oh, it's actually State. Alright, that's fine. And Cheeseball's only one left. And he's gonna run with his tail between his legs. And it's gonna be round number 7 for KZG. This is a beautiful T-side coming on out from the KZG boys here. Look at that, Foggers. 9-7 right now. We should call it Floggers. Because somehow he's low on health, but he's just getting these kills. Tito, what are you feeding this guy? What's his secret? What are you feeding him? Oh, alright, looks like KZG's taking a timeout as well. They're gonna let Mantra have a little bit of a think of that one. They're gonna let him stew for just a little bit longer. So there's some chatter going on, not really sure what they could be talking about. Probably Kraz and Foggers just talking about their little relationship that they got going on. It's pretty cute. Indomie noodles, blue packet, and a couple of zins. Guys, you heard it here first. Indomie noodles, blue packet, and a couple of zins is the breakfast of champions. Validated by Tito. Oh. Take pause? Something wrong? Not sure what the problem is, but... Oh, alright, we good. We all got a smooth sailing for here at Mantra Flow. They've got a pretty hefty investment. Oh, no, not good. Oh, what's going on? What the hell? Guys! Make up your minds. Do you want the timeout or not? Come on. This message was not verified or endorsed by KZG and his partners and or image. Orange mango pineapple ice. Oh yeah, followed by a black coffee. Hey, I'm just gonna say, white monster and a steak. Fruit of the gods. Get with the program, people. It's a white monster. White monster, great chat. Okay, honestly though, I've tried a bunch of the flavors, and I've got a bit of a tier list going on with the white monster. Oh, Winnie, wait, hold that thought. Fucking mate, alright. He doesn't care. Winnie's just hiding in the smoke. Hiding in the fog, but it's foggers. Gonna find him through the fog. Oh, Hassie just dodges the hot feet. It's a numbers punched in. It's Cookie and Reckons are left. I don't reckon that they got it in them to get this one into the net. So, time's going to tick down. It's going to be a safe round for KZG once again. Cookie is going to find a state, but Hassie is going to save his comrades. But not Samix. Bit unfortunate. What have we got? Mango Loco. See, I only drink the no sugar ones. If you read the can, the sugar ones have so much sugar in them, it's actually wild. And, see, I say this all the time. Fog, 18 HP and it still finds more kills. Actually crazy. This guy's nuts. Alright, so. Back to the program. So, monster tier list. S tier is a gold one. And the bright green one. I don't forget what it's called, like tropical something. The peach one is also a very good shout. Peach one's also an S tier. Can't go wrong with a nice peach flavored drink. Oh, Cookie is getting very, very audacious here. He's just come crawling right out of the cave from whence he came with the AWP. Looks like he's gonna hold on back. So Rumbling's going outside B main. He's gonna come back and bolster the side defense. And Kraz just down to 25 points of health. And Samix takes a flesh wound, but Skull Hunter is gonna get shot right between the eyes. Oh, Kraz. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for that. Okay, alright. Alright, Mr. Michael, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Okay, it's fine. Alright, chill. Chill out. Oh. Winnie. He's not gonna heed my advice. He's not gonna chill and is going to fall face down. He's gonna trip over his own legs, but Cookie's gotta find Kraz. Cookie's been really good with his AWP, getting some few key frags. And he reckons he could have gone for that one, but it just misses the mark, and Hassie will escape completely unharmed. And 36 seconds left. Samix is going to get the numbers punched right on in. It's just Estate wreaking havoc. Mid is his estate. This is his domain expansion, but it's going up against Cookie. It's spotted. Hey, Cookie, you're dancing with the devil here right now. Estate is hungry and is looking for more. And Mantra Flow. The city side has been really, really lacking, but KZG, they've done everything by the book, and they've done everything right. The reads have been good, the utility, and the team play, beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. So, there's a lot on the line here for MANTRA Flow once sides do switch. Daddy chill. You should tell it to Krez, alright? Call him Daddy, I think, you know, get a little flustered, he'll get red in the face. I think he'll like that. But yeah. Oh, just look at that. 3 rounds in a row for KZG, and then MANTRA Flow. 3 rounds in a row, and then MANTRA. 3 rounds in a row. So, if my pattern recognition monkey brain is working here, should be a MANTRA Flow round, but hashtag Fog Daddy. I like that. Tito, put that in the announcement tweet. Alright? Once the score comes out, hashtag Fog Daddy. Put that in. Oh! Okay, Cookie. Cookie's not crumbling anytime soon. He's got himself a bit of a milk upgrade. He's got to find Kraz popped right on open. Boy, Winnie. He's been tempting fate every single round with this MP9. Pop flash down to A, not going to find much, but he's going to smoke it off and he's going to take it. Ripe for the taking. But look at that, Reckons with the jiggle with the Molotov out, and his state is going to capitalize. This is his home turf. If he's not paying rent, he's got a full mortgage. He's paid it off all in cash, and KZG are absolutely rolling in it right now. They got the bomb plant in and MANTRA Flow. There's got to be some heavy duty lifting going on here. 2 MP9s for Mars and an AWP. Not the best case scenario, but not the worst case scenario. There's no saving here. There's no saving grace. This is the final round. It's going to be 10-2. Yeah! Yikes. You're not making it any easier for yourself if you let it stay. Get 3 kills. He's got 4 in the final round. And it's 10-2. It stayed with a 1-tap at the end. It's a pièce de la résistance. Just putting that T-side in a nice, neat little bow. And it's KZG up 10 rounds and MANTRA Flow. It's 2 more rounds. And KZG will find themselves right up just at the pinnacle for match point and MANTRA Flow. This is going to be an absolutely critical pistol round to win out. No and ifs or buts. This is a must-do, and they're going to go for the straight mid-barrel down, and it's just Kraz with the jewel. He's got a lot of bodies in a target-rich environment. He's not going to find anything, but it's going to be Estate to bring in the damage control. It's Estate and Foggers going in tandem, and MANTRA Flow. This mid-rush hasn't panned out as they'd hoped for, so they've rerouted down into window, down, up, into E-box, and they're going on a little trip. It's going to be the bomb player, but Skull, has he not spotted Foggers? Plan for E-box. Alright, okay. Taking a long-range fight against a USP is very, very not advised. It's just she's ball left. It's a 1v4. It's either going to be the craziest clutch of a century, or it's going to fall apart! Just like that. That is how the cookie crumbles. The KZG death ball just rolling right on in. It's going to be round number 11 for KZG. Wow. MANTRA Flow. They did get the bomb plant down, so that's a little bit extra cash in their pocket. They're going for a full investment in this one. Lils all around and a Tech 9 in the hands of Reckons. Regular monster over white. Nah. Oh, I'm sorry. Savix, man! You gotta be careful with that utility, dog. Oh, just like us. Just like us. Regular water is greater than cancer at the cat. Okay. That I do agree with, but you drink Monster to wake up, alright? Coffee doesn't work. So that's why you drink the Monster, okay? It looks like Kraz just found himself a bit of a monster kill onto Skull Hunter. He's had a bit of a different game. 5-13. Hasn't been the easiest seafaring route he's been taking, but Reckons that's Tech 9 spotted. It's Hassie. You gotta be jumping, flying right on in. Nice trade coming on in, but Hassie caught between a rock and a hard place. And this investment for MANTRA is not the way that they hope, but it's still Samek's left. It's dangerous. And Cheeseball, steady as ever, not erring in his aim, and it's going to be a round for MANTRA in what has seemed like eons. But there's still so much more work to be done if MANTRA want to climb this ivory tower and knock KZG off. Because KZG, frankly, they're 2 rounds away. I really don't fancy MANTRA's chances, even though they are on the T side, but I could be wrong. Anything can happen. It is OCE after all. Anything can happen. Alright, we've seen some crazy shit going on in terms of roster changes, gameplay. Not really. Definitely not out of the question just yet. It should be around number 4 for MANTRA his KZG. They've been brought down to the mercy of MF right now. They got the weapons to work with. Cookie will take down Hassie. Has a sharp Cookie on the Deagle, not going to find the shots though. And reckons this is holding, waiting for the re-peek. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This guy is sharp on the Deagle, but it looks like Cookie is sharper with the AK. Ooh, this is a nice boost. Boggins! Oh, a bit of a squandered opportunity there. It's a rough spray, and Skull Hunter will capitalize. But State is still alive. 91 points of health. This is still doable for KZG. Haven't fallen off just yet. 38 seconds left on the clock. Cheeseball has already made his way into pizza. That's a bomb. Still waiting and holding. Everything's quiet. Oh, looks like there's a chance that it could have been an A hit, but the Smokes that utility coming in and State just finds the slimmest of timings of the Skull Hunter. It's a 2-on-2, but it's got to be all on his State once again. Cheeseball getting the numbers punched in. It was a fake, but 7 seconds left, and Samix is coming out with the 5-7. Oh my, give KZG even a second to work with and they will absolutely jump on the opportunity. And MANTRA, they really could have had that round. But they faltered, they gave too much time over to KZG. And they just fell down quite hard, if I say so myself. It's 12-3. You're gonna need nothing short of an absolute miracle here to win this one back. And KZG, they're on the doorstep of victory. Looks like victory could be in the making very soon. Oh, Hassie just dodges an untimely death. Oh, but not for long. Spotted the head. Oh, Hassie. Oh, yikes. Alright, let's not talk about that one. Alright, let's move on. Much better. State nets himself a beautiful double kill. Kraz gets one of his own, just joining in on the fight. Is this Cheeseball and Winnie left? Oh, Winnie, nice kill. 2-on-3. Doing his best Hiko impression, just getting some nice headshots with the Deagle, but still a minute left on the clock. If Fog is right on behind him, you got to be really careful here. Because you give Fog this opportunity, and he will seize your life with zero mercy. And Cheeseball, what more can you do for us, buddy? What more do you have left in store? 45 seconds left on the clock. Twilight is coming, and the night is coming down for MANTRA, but there's still a slight glimmer of hope. It's Kraz and Foggers. It's the newest pickups of the team. The transfers over from Arcade look to make their mark in this newly found team. 20 seconds left on the clock. And they're playing this perfectly. They're not giving any 1v1s, not even a shoulder peeking over the Cheeseball and gets a shot. But just can't connect at the last second. And it's 13-3 to KZG. What a killer of a game. Woo! My God. What a performance coming out from KZG. 13-3. is a crazy, crazy scoreline. I did have my doubts. I did have my reservations about this team for sure, as I always tend to do with a newly formed roster, because there's a lot of questions about how the team chemistry is going to flow, but my god, that was impressive. 13-3 against Mantra Flow is nuts. Although, I mean, it was your map pick after all, so there is that. But wow, 13-3, putting Mantra Flow in their place on Anubis. It's crazy, it's wild, but we are going to see Ancient coming up next. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Mantra Flow fare on their map pick as well. Should definitely be a bit more of a competitive one, this one. But we shall be back very, very shortly after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll be back very, very shortly. Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? We are back once again after a quick break. And my god, what a first game we've had to kick off ECL Season 49. It's been wild. And what a better map than Anubis as well, picked by KZG. And now we do head over to the leafy green halls of Ancient. This is MANTRA's map pick. And we're going to be taking KZG to it. I would definitely like to say that MANTRA have an advantage here. I would definitely love to see a 1-1. But it's KZG 2-0 is also a very, very strong possibility. I mean, as I said before, just before the break, I did have my reservations about how this new roster would perform. And even some of the players, I had a chat with Michael Kraz yesterday. And he did have his doubts here and there. You know, of course, you'd like to be as optimistic as possible about the new team that you're playing with, but you got to be realistic sometimes. And he did have a couple thoughts on how the team would mesh. And yeah, we just chalked it up to KZG, new roster. It's a bit of a gamble, but it looks like this gamble has paid off. 13-3 against MANTRA. Huge. Very well done. So it is definitely a very, very strong testament. It's a very, very good litmus test for this new roster. And now Ancient. It's going to be MANTRA's map pick, but with the way KZG is playing right now, with how the team is synergy, I can feel it. This might be a 2-0. Don't want to jinx anything, but we could definitely be seeing a 2-0 here. But yeah, a couple of the players are still loading in, so I think this might be a good time to have a bit of a chat about what else is going on today. So, if my memory serves me correctly, for those who might not be aware, FlyQuest/Greyhound have always been a dominant figure in ECL and OCE. But due to the new VRS with high-ranking teams, if they lose rounds, I believe against a low-ranking team, this heavily affects their VRS points. Which they don't want, so unfortunately FlyQuest have pulled out of ECL Season 49, and Talon have risen through the ranks through the relegation matches late last year, I believe. And Underground's taking their spot, so very nice. I really did like watching Underground in the previous ESEA season. I definitely thought that they were one of the strongest teams in there, and they did make it to the finals against Vantage, yes. And now Vantage find themselves in here. Underground has found themselves in ECL. So happy days all around. But yeah, this does raise the question. So FlyQuest has been undeniably the strongest team in ECL. But now, they're gone. So who in the hell is going to take their spot as number one? I do have my predictions. I do have my reasonings. And my reasoning is Mindfreak. And my reasoning for that is Mindfreak have stayed together for quite a while. I don't think they've gone through any major roster changes as far as I can remember, which has been months, at the very least, even a year. So they've definitely had a lot of time to get used to each other. Payne, very good AWPer. And you got a lot of seasoned veterans on the team. Got Ricky, Texter. It's a good team all around, very, very solid team. And, you know, their endeavors throughout the latter end of 2024 have definitely shown this to be true. They made it to Saudi Arabia, which they did get flogged by Metasport, which I had the pleasure of casting. But yeah, I mean, Mindfreak, they're a team with a lot of experience and a lot of sharp shooters, but that's also given for a couple of the other teams that we do find here as well. KZG as well, they did find themselves in ESL Challenger Melbourne. Rather fortunately, because they weren't supposed to be there, but they did get the opportunity, which is huge. Fortunately, they did lose Mingovi, who's made his way over into Vantage. But they still keep some of the core here. State, Cassie. So there's some pretty strong players on here. But yeah, no, this new ECL season should be bringing in some new surprises. We did have Lolax, who's now JFT, coming into the mix as well. And JFT's story has actually been kind of interesting. So, for those who might not know, I also do Valorant, so I have a little bit of a sticky beak in Val OCE as well. JFT used to have a Valorant team, and they made it to a regional tournament in Jakarta in Indonesia. And unfortunately, they got kind of ripped apart, and they shat the metaphorical bed. So they decided to disband the Valorant roster, and they moved to Counter-Strike. Which, I don't know, man. I like that better. Okay, we do like a little bit of CS here. And yeah, JFT, good pickup, but it's the first time in ECL, and always first time in ECL is gotta be a little rough. But it's a very, very valuable learning experience. So I'm looking forward to see how JFT fare. And same thing goes for Underground as well. I do believe that this is the first time in ECL, so it should be interesting. Don't know what's going on in the chat here, but I think I'll choose to ignore that one. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying, it should really be an interesting season. There's a lot of contenders here for the top title. I mean, Vantage, they gone through essentially a facelift towards the middle of last year. They've got a bunch of new players: Mingovi, Jinx, not Jinx. They got Mingovi in. They've got Super from Arcade in. So yeah, should be interesting. House bets as well. Should be interesting to see how the players are, considering the fact that Mindfreak and House bets are going to Stockholm for EPL very, very soon. I'm not sure exactly when that is, but should be 2 months from now. I think it's sometime in March, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean, this is a big year for OCE. This is an absolutely huge year for OCE. We've got IM Melbourne coming up, which is going to be awesome. We've got Bris Vegas coming back, making a return. The Defrag Invitational up in Brisbane. I do believe the open quals are starting next week. It should be awesome. Definitely watch out for that one. I'll be getting stuck right into some Defrag Invitational. So all around, it's looking very, very good for OC, and I'm really happy, really proud to be a part of the community, of the scene, and bringing to light some of the amazing talent that we have here. So yeah, it's been a crazy journey, and I'm looking forward to what's to come, what's in store. It looks like all the players in. Missing someone from MANTRA. Who is it? Disappointing. You gotta make it in on time, man. But yeah, this is definitely, I can already tell that this is a good year for OCECS. It's just going to be a matter of who's going to make it to the grand final, who's going to take that EPL spot. Who's it going to be? I don't know. Could be anyone. Really could be anyone. Could be Art of War. Art of War's been looking quite strong as well. Could be Vantage. They've been looking pretty good as well. It honestly could be anyone. I still feel like it's very, very early on to make any real assumptions. Because some of the teams have gone through roster changes, and yeah, this is really going to be the first litmus test to see how they perform with their new teammates. And I'm sure there might be a couple going on here and there as well that, we might not know about. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the last player to get loaded in. Come on, guys. This is kind of unprofessional, man. You got a time, you got to load in, man. But it's going to be Ancient. Good map. Very solid map. It's one of the staples of OCECS. You see a lot of teams play this. I've seen Vantage play Ancient quite a bit. I've seen everyone from ESCA to ECL playing it Ancient. So it is a very, very popular pick for OCE, but looks like we've got to get stuck into the knife round, but they're just missing someone. Okay. Let's going to get stuck right into action and see what goes on from here. Alrighty, so knife round, it just happens by default, but yep, this is Mantra Flow's map pick. So the knife's coming out. The knife's coming on out. Man, I don't know what's going on. Who are we missing? Cookie. Where's Cookie? Where is Cookie? Where's this man gone? He's gone to find the milk. Oh man, get Cookie back in here. Alrighty, so it's gotta be Mantra's pick. There he is! Net probably crashed. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Well, not to worry, he's here. Also, another thing, a bit of a gripe that I have with Mantra. Please get a team profile picture. Please get a team logo. NZ net is shit. Ah, yeah, fair. How you doing, Jinxie? Nice seeing you. Sus, my guy, what is up? What's good? What's good, bro? Good to see you here, man. Alrighty. Pistol round. So it's going to be Mantra Flow starting on the CET side. And we got a pause coming out already. It looks like we got some tech issues going on. And KZG got to be starting on the T side. Looks like... Oh, Skull Hunter TC. Oh, it happens. But as I was saying, yeah, I mean, looks like KZG, they've got their T side down to a T. Excuse the pun. I mean, we saw a very, very strong showing on Anubis. Also, don't mind the HUD. I tried to fix it, but it's being very, very disagreeable right now, so wasn't able to change it. This is not Anubis. Anubis was 13-3 to KZG. So don't mind that. I wasn't able to fix it, but now we go into Ancient, which hopefully is a bit of a different story. I would like to see a bit more competitive game coming out from Mantra Flow. They do start on the CT side, so they're going to have the advantage here. But let's see what they do with it. It is an advantage after all, but KZG can easily turn it upside down, flip side up. So just gotta pause. Going out on here. Pyro. Everyone's turned out today. What's going on, lad? What is going on, my friend? Not much, bro, just checking in. I did see that you guys are playing Canon event on Monday. I'll be doing that one. Looks interesting. Canon event versus Light Esports. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, bro. We might be rescheduling. No! No, not the reschedule! Okay, alright. Let me know. Okay. Will do, will do. Yeah, anyway, back to this game. Kyra, we need to push for Oni to be best caster. Oh, you guys like my little hype squad. It's so funny. It's so funny. Every single tweet I make, it could be at, what, like 2 in the morning. You guys will like it. It's really funny. I love you guys. Oh, you guys are awesome. But yes, Mr. Sus, I just got a quick question for you. You like subs? Did you go to Subway today? Hell yeah, brother. Do like a good sub. No, not today. Unlucky, unlucky. We do like a good sub. Tomorrow? Very good. What are you getting? What's your go-to Subway order? Milk carton, Skibidi, thank you. Very good contribution to the conversation. Skibidi. Thank you. Yeah, personally, you know, if you don't go for Italian herbs and cheese, what are you doing with yourself? Why would you go for white bread or like a wrap when Italian herbs and cheese exists? You're just trolling at that point. You might as well just not go to Subway. So still got some tech pauses going on here. Skull Hunter looks like his internet has gotten the best of him. Still waiting. Looks like there's some chatter going on between the players. What are they talking about? Who knows? Hopefully they're Subway orders, because Italian footlong classic. Okay, good. Classic chicken. Okay. Lettuce. Very good. Can't have a sub without lettuce. Olives. Not a big fan of olives personally, but some people like it. I respect it. Carrot. Yep. Sweet chili with salt and pepper. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, I respect it. That's a W order right there. For those who go to Subway and order a tuna sandwich, I don't know what to say. Like, do you just hate yourself? If you go to Subway and order a tuna sandwich, you really need to be rethinking your life decisions. Mate, I'm Brazilian, we love olives. Okay, fair. That's fair. Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. Alrighty, hopefully these guys got some Subway orders cooking as well. Skull Hunter. Maybe he's going to go to Subway. Maybe he's going to get a sub. Oh, they're calling the timeouts as well. Oh, okay. It's all looking good for Mantra. Serious tech issues going on here. But it happens. It's just the nature of online tournaments. There's always going to be some tech timeout going on. Well, gee, we played before, no worries. Playing with 4 against KZG? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good idea, not gonna lie. But anyway, I think this might be... I did not. It's UCSY 3v5. Oh yeah, that was you guys. You guys played like a 3v5 or something. I vaguely remember that, yeah. But anyway, let's have a little chat about KZG here, shall we? So, Estates, Hassie, and Samix, we've been together for, close to a year now. So they are the core KZG that existed back when they had Mingovi and made it to ESL Challenger Melbourne. But now, Tito, he's starts cooking in the background, and he's got himself a 3-for-1 Zinger Box deal from Arcade. He's got himself Kraz and Foggers. These two are inseparable. Okay? Wherever Foggers goes, Kraz will follow. Okay, it's like a horse to water. Okay? Kraz and Foggers, you will never see them apart. And also, they got Triplus as well. So I've seen Triplus play before in the previous ECL season. That was pretty good. But it looks like now he's taken on a coaching role in KZG. And from what Mr. Kraz has informed me, he's been doing really well as a coach. And I can definitely see that happening. I believe that Mr. Triplus is also doing stuff with Refrag. So, you know, he's got a pretty nice voice. I've heard him in some of the videos. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. And it looks like he's been helping out the team quite a bit to get everything into tip-top shape. 13-3 against MANTRA. Big statement from this new team. So I definitely have high expectations from them. I shop at Aldi. I do not. I have my very own Woolies rewards card. I love to support the duopoly, you know, Woolies and Coles. Aldi branded honey. Oh god, okay, not this again. Not this again. I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm too tired for this. But yeah, anyway. Now, we're gonna move over. Marsha Flow. We got Winnie, Reckon, Skull Hunter, Cheeseball, and Cookie. So I do believe they've been together for quite some time. And you know, they've proved themselves along the way. They've been put through the gauntlet against some of the other Tier 1 OCE teams in some of the various tournaments thus far. They've played in some Spark Cup, I believe they played in a couple of qualifiers here and there as well. It looks like we are back online. Woolworths. Woolworths is goated. If you go to Coles, what are you doing? And Arrow says, I just shoplift. Okay, that's an interesting statement going on here. I'll be sure to keep that on record. But KZG, starting out on the T side, looking to shoplift Mantra Flow pistol round. They're looking to steal it. Going nice and steady. Going for the A side here. Coming right on out, spilling right on in. And Winnie's playing ahead of the donut smoke. Do they realize this? And his Fogger's gonna take a Winnie to the grave. And Hassie's made his way into donut with Kraz in tow. And Mantra Flow the scrambling down into mid. And Kraz is gonna hit the deck. He's gonna hit the dirt. No impact just found just yet, but Hassie's the first line defense. He's gonna go jumping through the smoke, but he's hit his head on the ledge, bonked his head. He's gonna fall down in the dirt, but now is stayed. Claws on back. It's beautiful and sharp. A cookie returns in a client and it's left to Foggers and Samix. This is very, very possible. There's a kit in the hands of Cheeseball. Foggers, all he can find is one. It's just Samix left. And no time, you gotta find the kills. And Cheese Ball kit, but it doesn't matter. Samix has got a Glock in his Ferrari. Is gonna come sliding right on out. It goes down to a 1v1, but it's safe for Samix, and that is a shoplifted pistol round for KZG. If the ATO is reading this, I did not do that. I do not condone such activities. I mean, it's right there in the chat, and you have, I don't know how many people are watching. Like 80 plus witnesses. So I don't know, man. Like it sounds like you're kind of cooked. Not gonna lie. Error healthy dodge capital gains tax. That's quite the statement here. Do you guys know who you're talking to? This is the expected value IGL right here. Okay, these guys are the GOAT team. You know, they were one ESCA victory away from seizing the victory, seizing the #1 title in ESCA. It's crazy. You don't know who expected value are, okay? Played in every game that they were present at. And they were one ESCA Grand Final victory away from getting the Grand Final victory. It's actually crazy. Some crazy stats going on. Yeah, sorry. Alright, back to this game. Back to some teams that actually know what they're doing. Alright, so we got Kraz down to 37 points of health. He's got a Galil in his hand, and Samix with just a Mac 10. 38 seconds left on the clock. The bomb has been recovered, picked back up. Doesn't seem like it's going to be enough time to go over towards A side, but a lot of silence has given Mantra Flow an inkling that KZG could have rotated over towards the A side, but Winnie has completely negated this possibility, and KZG that is waltzing right on in, dancing right up into the B site. It's Kraz and Samix left. And time's ticking away ever so slowly. It's Winnie and Cheeseball. Cheeseball's found himself an upgrade. He's got a Mac 10. So look at Kraz. This is a very, very bad timing. Michael Kraz is going to fall. It's just a matter of timing. And Samix left. It's a 1v1 clutch demanded of him once again. No kit though, but it's going to be an easy spray down for the AK. And it's going to be 2 rounds in a row for KZG. But it's been really, really close. Down to another 1v1. Alright guys, calm down, otherwise I will get Yui to ban you, so please. Alright? Be nice. Alright, no inappropriate behavior in the chat, okay? Calm down. Alrighty, so, KZG. It's round number 3. Oh, Brosia, hello. What's going on? How am I? I'm doing pretty well, bro. How are you? Oh, Samux, he spotted Skull Hunter, and he's looking to be the Skull Hunter. He's looking to decapitate his pistols. Winnie's gonna fall. Hassie's gonna find Skull Hunter. And Samix is going to clean up the rest. It's a clean up crew of KZG just rolling right on in. They do not give a damn about these pistols. And this is yet again, another safe conversion for KZG. 3 rounds in a row. It's the same story as Anubis, but Cheeseball is in a very, very precarious position here. I'm good, bro. Just farming open so fun. Very nice, very nice. You're playing with Bobo and CSJ, right? Nice man. Nice man. Love to see it. Yeah, open ESCA's been pretty interesting so far. Underground's gone, so that's a pretty good team taken out. So I'm not really sure who's gonna win this one, but DCSY, Cannon Event are my top picks right now, but you know, who knows? And they're going for the hunt, and Samix is unrelenting. He's gonna take a records to the grave. How many kills? 7-0. What about us? I'll keep my eye on you guys. I'll keep my eye on you guys. Okay, trust. DXA is also. I did see that. Well, they're called Fame or something, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. There's a decent amount of teams, so it should be interesting to see how ESCA turns out. I mean, ESCA and ECL, they're both looking pretty interesting here. And scoreline also equally as interesting. It's a 3-0 once again for KZG. The utility thrown in. But nothing really too substantial going on just yet. Skull Hunter's going to get removed out of position from Pillar. And Skull Hunter's going to walk through the smoke. Thinks he's in smoke criminal, but it's Kraz bringing the law of the land. Is going absolutely huge. Gets himself a nice double kill. No body shots, just headshots all around. He's looking for more. He's hungry. He spotted Cheeseball. Cheeseball's got himself a nice double kill, but it's just a matter of timing. And Kraz gets another kill. But Winnie's going to make sure that the damage control rolls on in. Winnie's going to find Hassie. The back of Kraz's beautiful entry. It's all falling apart, and it's just Foggers left. New pick up. But a very, very experienced rifler nonetheless. And Cookie is on the line. He's going to pop his head right on open with the AWP, and it's a first round for Mantra. Flat Earth. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Flat Earth. That's the one. Yeah, DXA should be interesting as well. Who they got? They got Crunchy, Keo, Lucas, Helix, and Crunchy, Lucas, Helix, Keo, and Complex. That's the one. Pretty good team. Pretty experienced team as well, yeah. I actually did meet Complex, like, a year ago. No, not a year ago, like 2 years ago. Just randomly in a CSGO 1v1 server. I had no idea who he was. And I was like, oh, this guy seems nice. I'll add him. And it turns out that this guy is playing for DXA now, so... yeah. Pretty interesting. Pretty small world. It's a pretty small world here right now, KZG. They created their own world, and Mantra Flow are living in it right now. But they've got the first round. Wow, okay, that is a very strong... That is a strong statement. Okay, that is a very bold statement to make, bro. Alright, Winnie's gonna get a face full of flashbang, and KZG is spilling out. They go for a later mid-take here. As he's just tucked right on in and just walks right into his crosshairs. Winnie just slipping and sliding his way to an early death. But Cheeseball is holding steady. He hasn't given up his position just yet. But it's got Cookie just holding the line for him. It's just snuck around the corner. As he finds one, doesn't find the second. And Skull Hunter, head on a swivel, is going to turn around and hit that 180 straight onto Foggers. Samix is waltzing right on in. Skull Hunter. No kills going on just yet. Estate's gonna get the bomb planted in, but Skull Hunter. It's a 9-day performance, but oh, Whoa. Okay. Wow. Cookie's gonna hit a blind over shot onto Kraz. Didn't even have the chance to fire back, but his estate left 39 points. I'm ahead. He just ran out of bullets. He had the chance to hit the reload, decided to cancel it, and just left it up to chance. But just one more bullet would have sealed the deal. But Cookie, with the quick switch, pulls out the USP, and it's round number 2 for Mantra Flow by the skin of their teeth. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Oh damn, that was close. And now KZG, they're feeling the heat, they're feeling the pressure. They're just down to pistols now, so it looks like they're gonna give B-side a chance here. It's a classic. It's a classic strat. As old as time itself. When you're down on your luck, when you're down to just pistols, rush B. Just rush B. You got nothing to lose, you've just got pistols and you got a bomb plant now. You're falling like dominoes, but you got yourself a bit of extra money. Oh, estate. Bit of a rough tap with the Tech 9. Doesn't garner much results, but they got a kill and a bomb plant. Not the best case scenario, but not the worst case scenario either. It's a little bit of extra cash straight into their pockets. And they've got the AWP now in the hands of Estate. Looking to establish an empire of his own down on Ancient. But this is a much stronger look coming out for Mantra Flow. 3 rounds in a row for KZG, but then Mantra Flow, they've had enough of getting pushed around. So they've got 3 rounds of their own. I like Ancient, very nice on the eyes. I agree. You know what map I don't like? In terms of just visual aesthetics? Anubis. Why is it so bright? It's so egregiously bright that it hurts my eyes. Especially in T-Spawn. Oh my god, the lighting is just cooked. It's horrible. Yeah. And Winnie. Playing Donut, smoked off though, so he's got no vision about what the hell's going down in mid. Neither is Cookie, deny the angle. And Kraz just chilling inside the Donut smoke. And this is a beautiful 2-piece setup coming out from KZG. Winnie's catching some flack, but he's fighting a war on 2 fronts. He's on an island. He's got players flooding in from all sides. In KZG, they've managed to find the missing piece of the puzzle. They're not out just yet. They sent Kraz in for a surgical insertion. They're now all sunk back. They're not giving anything over. They're not going to give anything up to chance. Oh, but Estate is playing with danger here. He's playing with fire. As Cookie's just holding steady on the line, but it's going to get traded on back. Samex and Falk is getting some kills on their own, but Skull Hunter's out. Skull Hunter's going to find a kill of his own, but Kraz claws it back. And it's just a triple pick coming out to seal the deal. His body's left, right, and center. It's a beautiful post plan for KZG. That's going to force Mantra now into a timeout. It's round number 8 now. Estate is it all? Wait, yes. If I remember correctly, DPR was on KZG and he was AWPer, but DPR's now in Rooster, so Estate's taken up AWP IGL. See, that's a funny thing as well. AWP IGL generally is considered to be incredibly difficult, but there's a solid amount of AWP IGLs in OCE. Like, you've got Ming Ovi, and now you've got Estate. Rooster has 3 AWPers on the lineup. Yeah, some people think that DPR's AWPing. I'm pretty sure Chelios is still AWPing for Rooster. Doesn't make sense why to change him out. Because, not sure how he's been performing as of late. I haven't seen him playing in quite a while. But from what I saw last, especially that game against Mouse, he was pretty good. He was seeing some nice shots. But, you know, times change. And, it's a new year, it's a new season as well. So it should be interesting to see how Rooster performs. Because it's been quite rough for them. So I would like to see a brand new refreshed roster. They haven't really managed to get back on their feet after losing Danger and Nedic. So, gonna be interesting to see what's going on. It's quite interesting. It's just a death alley down in B main, and KZG once again, they've cracked the code, and B side is wide on open, and it's Samux in the perfect position to cut off these rotates, to take out these pistols. When he's gonna fall. It's number one. The cheese ball. Oh, it's not cheese ball. Cookie, excuse me. Cookie's gonna get spotted out, but it's a 5-7. I hate that. I really hate that thing. The 5-7 should not be killing rifles that easily. It's wild. I think DPI is better. Really? Okay. Strong statement. I mean, I'm sure at the very least he'll be the secondary AWPer, so really nothing too crazy. Yeah, hopefully Rooster, they've found the mojo back. But I don't know, I think Rooster and Mindfreak were supposed to be playing on the main ESL channel. I'm not sure what happened with that today, but yeah. Stop spamming Nightbots. I need to fix Nightbot. Nightbot's been very temperamental. But anyway, back to the game. Getting too distracted, getting too sidetracked. Alright, so KZG. It's another safe round, albeit against an eco. But still a round nevertheless. 3-5, this is a much stronger showing from Mantra. It is their map pick after all. So they've got to be much more comfortable on it. So KZG, they're having quite the T-side affair right now. Ooh, it's Foggers just chucking out some utility down towards B site. Just adding that little extra flair, that little extra kink in the machine to keep things interesting, and Mantra Flow have completely taken the bait. They've completely vacated A site. A site is just wide open for the taking, but it looks like KZG is tossing the utility over. Still navigating through treacherous waters. Looks like they've got to go for a mid-pop here, but Cookie's been found. He's been forced off the angle and still alive. The State's going to find Winnie. Tries to hit the flick shot, but can't land it. It's the State and Hassie tandem terrors. It's two players taken out of the equation, but it's still an AK in the hands of Cheeseball. This could do some serious damage. But not if Foggers is just around the corner, and Reckons has been spotted right on out. It's just a matter of time before he falls. And it's just Cheeseball left. It's a 1v5 demanded of a Cheeseball. Is he going to find the cheese, or is he going to get rolled up, chewed up, and spat out like a gumball? He's not even going to chance it at all. Doesn't want to get too greedy. He's going to make away with what he's got. He's got an AK in his hands, but let's slip another round. It's 6-3 now towards the tail end of this half. Hassie's got a nice crosshair. Let's see it. Where is it? Oh, okay, alright. So we're playing split screen COD, are we now? Some split screen Halo, alright. How did I not notice that? What is that? What is that?
Terrorists win.
Oh god. Oh! Just got a little distracted there, but Cheeseball's found two. He's gonna fall, but that's a little extra damage dealt to KZG, but doesn't really matter. They've got a serious economy built up, and Mantra Flow really wish I could be saying the same right now, but it looks like they're incredibly strained every single round to buy up whatever rifles they can. They got 3 M4s. There's still a lot to be desired for in the hands of Reckons and Skull Hunter. Just an MP9 and a full mask, but in the right spots, they can do some serious work. And Cheetah is definitely one of those spots where the MP9 does shine, so not all is lost just yet. The KZG, they've placed all their pawns down into B main, but it's a nuke coming in! It's a tactical nuke doing some serious damage to State, and Hassie bearing the brunt of the assault. And that's enough to force KZG back and away. They're rethinking their life decisions now, and they've got to back away from this torrent of utility coming out. 2 nades. Confirms the position of at least 2 people. It's a hail of utility coming right on in. And KZG, they're privy to this information as well, and they're slowly marching up towards A site. it's go time right now for KZG. They're teeing up the utility. Oh, no, they're going for the mid pop once again. This worked out quite well for them last round. As Fog is left on the lurk once again. Reckon spotted. Skull Hunter just around the corner. Fog is not able to get anything done on the lurk. He's going to fall face first, 6 feet under. It's Hassie trying to stake his claim down in Donut. But Winnie, he's trying his damn best to hold on, but he's clawing at scraps here. But Cheeseball's found Samux. And Cookie's found Kraz. His assault through Donut has completely fallen apart. It's completely been toppled over. And there's an AWP thrown out. And Hassie left without much options, but is not going to go down without a fight. And that's... Oh, they didn't pick it up. Oh, that was close. Damn. A bit of a dicey situation there. Like, fraction of a second longer. And Mantra would have given themselves a free AK, but alas, it was not meant to be. As KZG, now they do have the advantage, but Mantra Flow are not letting go. They're biting and clawing at the ankles of KZG, and only 2 more rounds left. This could very well be a 6-6 half, as Kraz, a lot more money needed to get himself an AK, but it is not the case. He's got himself a Tech 9, is going to be the sacrificial lamb served up on a potential entry here. Skull's been spotted out, and Kraz slowly making his way through. He's going to go through the smoke. He's got nothing to lose. He's a man on a mission. He's a man with a plan. Skullhunter is going to find Hassie. That's not the entry kills that they're looking for. The entry falling apart. Bomb plant is down, but Samux is going to fall just like the rest of his comrades, like dominoes, and this is yet again a very nice round for Mantra. Clean as well, I might add. Not a single member falling at all. It's going to bring another bit of an uncomfortable decision and chat coming out for KZG. I was going to be wondering, how did they let that one slip? But this is the final round of the half. So there's no saving here. It's a full investment coming out from both sides. The Cookie has still got the AWP in his hands. It's a bit of a sketchy buy coming out from KZG. An AK, 2 Tech 9s, and a Mac 10. This is really going to be the hallmark of something a lot more aggressive. A lot more up in their face. There's a nail of utility coming out in mid. Winnie once again getting a face full of flashbang. In KZG, they're going to flood right in on mid. They're going to disregard everything. It's utility flying right on in. And space being gathered slowly but surely. Now Mantra, they're converging all around these choke points here. 2 players down into red room. Oh, Kraz! What a shot! And a double? Gets one. First kill was nuts. And he gets some more as well. And Cheeseball is gonna fall as well, man. You can't give Kraz this opportunity. You can't let him do that to you. It's a nice triple kill from the new pickup, and he's absolutely on fire right now. And it's a clean round for KZG off the back of 2 AKs. Hey, Kraz, my god, some beautiful headshots coming right on out. Looks like an investment from Tito definitely paid off. It's crazy, Kraz has been playing for like 3 years. Yeah, I still remember when he first made Canon Event. And yeah, I still remember playing with him back when he was at LE. I was like, damn, this guy's actually pretty good. And it's like, hey guys, I made a team. It's called a Canon Event. I was like, oh, okay, awesome. Hope you guys do well. And then they made it to ECL. We're like, oh my god. And he's just continued to improve ever since, so really proud of this fella. Alrighty, so Tides have turned. Now Mantra Flow are on this T side, and KZG, they're on the CT side. It looks like KZG, they're in for a rude awakening. They stacked down towards B side. But it's going to be an A hit instead, and Samux take first contact here, but it's going to be a Bush coming out, but somehow, some way, he's going to find Winnie's skull. And Winnie's not going to be really happy about that one. He's had quite the rough game. He's been picked off without so much as a chance to fire back, but Cheeseball's gonna fire back and it's gonna find Foggers and Estate in the hands of Skull Hunter, but it's gonna be Kraz with the Julies. How's it Hassie just letting it rip when all else fails? It's just the amount of bullets you have. It doesn't matter if you got a Glock, doesn't matter if you've got the aim, but you can't shoot back if it's a hail of bullets. 60 rounds in those pistols. It's Kraz and Hassie. Just aim the general direction, hold, just click mouse 1, and you're gonna get the kills just like that. It's 8-5 for KZG. This is turning into a bit of a dicey situation for Mantra Flow, as it's been quite difficult for them to get these pistol rounds. I think they've only managed to get 1 out of 4 in KZG. They've been quite adept at these pistol rounds. Kraz is good and all, but he needs to hop on free takes. I will just say, at least he's not on League. I'll just say that. There was quite some time where you do nothing but just be on the Rift. Ooh, Savix. Gotta be a little bit careful there, buddy. Don't want to be staring down the barrel of Cookie's Scout. And Hess is gonna be found out. And this has turned into quite a sticky situation for KZG. Full of gusto and bravado. But they've got a bit of a reality check here as Cheeseball is just coming around the corner with a Glil. But it doesn't matter if Kraz has got the M4. He's going to challenge you night and day, any time of the day. And he's going to win that one out. And the bomb's going to be recovered by Winnie and Cookie. 48 seconds left on the clock, and KZG, they've moved back down towards the B side. The footsteps are very, very loud and clear. It's a very, very loud and clear signal that there's presence down towards the B side. There's Cookie left with a scout. Unless you're some crazy demon with a scout, you're not going to be hitting those ones. And KZG, it's a safe round number 9. And just a hop, skip, and a jump away from double digits. And Mantra, this is not the position that you want to be in right now. It is going to be the bonus round, though. There's really not much of a bonus. Sports by coming in on the second round was looking successful at the start, but Kraz, sharp as ever with the M4. It's going to throw it all down into the bin, scrunch it up, and chuck it away. And Mantra Flow, they're down on their lock, but Cookie's brought out the AK. Ooh, I like this. Boost over the smoke. Nothing up on shelf. Mantra look just as lost as us. Hey, I don't know, man. Like, from what I saw yesterday, I think the AWP of GCSY was looking quite lost. I mean, whoever he is only managed to hit 1 no-scope the entire game. So I don't know who that guy is, but you know, it needs to get a grip. Needs to get his shit together. It looks like Kraz got it together, supporting util, supporting flash, coming out into cave is gonna net reckons a death certificate. Mantra, they're coming out on the A side. It's gonna be Cookie to crack the nut right on open first, but there's no CT smoke. And Hassie is going to take that advantage and absolutely run away with it. No bomb plant just yet, but Winnie's been spotted out, and Hassie is not going to add insult to injury just yet. But it's Pop Flash going to come right on in, and Winnie is going to find the kill. It's going to find the pot of gold that it's looking for, but there's pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There's no rainbow now. It's just KZG, and it's just Cheeseball left in a 1v3 with just a P250. What more can you do against Foggers? Not much. It's a hail of bullets coming right on in. It's going to seal his fate. Judge, jury, executioner. It's round number 10 for KZG. Just 3 more rounds away from making off with a nice clean 2-0. And a very, very impressive debut of this new team. You love me, don't lie. I would love you a lot more if you could hit more than 1 shot per game. Just something to think about there. Oh, Reckons met with a face full of flashbang. There's a double up. Kraz and Foggers down in the cave, down in Cheetah. They're the kings of the jungle, but Skull Hunter was just hiding under the crosshairs of Kraz. He's gonna regress that! You are an absolute maniac! Against some Foggers, no less. You are going to lose. You are going to get flogged. And Foggers doing what he does best, just running around and killing people. And it's Cookie left to his own devices. It's a 1v3 yet again. KZG versus Arcade. KZG X Arcade looking right. Bog Dog positive is a good night out. That's what I'm saying. This guy is hitting some nice shots. But look at that. Kraz, 18 and 11. That's my boy right there. How you doing, Mon? Doing well? Kraz is top up. That's what... No, 100%. And Cookie, just chilling, just waiting, just clearing out these angles, but it's Foggers. You really, really can't be careful enough against this man. He's gonna hide in the fog and he's gonna stab you in the back. He's gonna show no mercy to you. Doing alright? How you going? Yeah, I'm doing alright. In all honesty, a little tired. Work this week has been kind of cooked. But yeah, always got casting to look forward to at the end of the day. Kraz is greater than Pain on up and comers. Okay, alright. If Pain heard that right now, he would not be happy. Just be happy Pain is not here right now. He does appear every now and then. It's like a bit of an Easter egg on my channel. He just kind of here sometimes. But yeah, don't let him hear you. Kraz is a bot. Kraz is bot. I'll be sure to tell him. Yeah. Pain hoot, so true. Kraz is a bot, a hot. Was that typo? Kraz is hot? No, I agree with that. I agree. Kraz is pretty hot. And Mantra Flow, they're looking red hot. They looked quite red hot at the start, but now they're looking ice cold. That's Winnie. Finds a nice kill onto a safe, but there's not much else to be had as KZG, they're knocking on the door of victory. It's going to be a 2-0. And Tito, he's placed it all on red. Bit of a gamble of this team. It looks like he's paying off. Looks like he's hit the jackpot. Nah, Kraz egoed me that one time, so now I hate him. Who doesn't respond to how he... You know, okay, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. But, to be fair, that's just Michael. That's just kind of how he is. Anyway. Back to the game. So, Mantra Flow, 5 rounds in. KZG, 12 rounds in. So, Mantra Flow, you've got a hell of a ladder to climb right now. This is a good start. Samix has been found. He's been discovered. He's been rumbled. Kraz is non-verbal. So true. Wow. Okay. And just like that, Foggers somehow pulls a double kill out of his ass. He could have 1 kill and a Glock and somehow he'd still get a kill. It's Cheeseball. Just tucked in the corner. It's a 2-on-3. It's Winnie and Cheeseball. It's do or die. Winnie's found Kraz. They're slowly putting the jigsaw puzzle together. Bomb hasn't been recovered just yet. Hassie is just lurking around the corner. And Cheeseball, you go exploring just a little bit further. You might find what you're looking for. But Hassie's in the back line. They're fighting a war on two fronts. They're pinched in. And they're so close to each other, but they found a state. And they found Hassie, though. They found him. But now it's down to 1v1. Cheeseball and Hassie. And Cheeseball has gone for the safe option. He's just running like hell away. He's scared. 15 seconds left on the clock. That's bomb plant. Got to be confirmed for Marshall Flow. And Cheeseball has given them a little bit more breathing room. But it's Hassie you're talking about. Season player of this KZG roster. He's just holding. He's just waiting. Time slowly ticking away. It's down to more than half. Cheeseball, he's just playing this methodically. He's gonna eat that nade. No, it's no, guys.
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, Cheeseball, man. What? Sometimes it's best not to overcook it. Sometimes it's just best to just keep it simple. Just use the nade. Just use a molly. Just molly the defuse. That was gonna hurt. But alas, 13-5 is the scoreline. It's a beautiful 2-0 and an amazing debut for the new KZG roster. 8 rounds handed over in 2 maps. That is a very, very strong statement. Once again, I did have my doubts about this new roster, as I tend to do with any new roster that comes up. But they've really exceeded all my expectations here. And Kraz is going to be happy about that one. He's going to be a happy chappy. So we're not going to be seeing any Ken Kaneki tweets anytime soon, which, thank God. But Mantra Flow. A lot to learn from this one. Tito picking the right basket for his eggs. Tito, you might have just found a winner here. Don't want to get too ahead of myself, but could be onto a winner here. But wow, what a game. And what a beautiful start to what's shaping up to be an amazing ECL season. And just like that, that's how the cookie crumbles. 13-3 first map for KZG on Anubis. It was an amazing performance coming out from the new roster. And then moving on to Ancient. Mantra, they did have a strong start, but it soon collapsed in on itself, and KZG just absolutely ran away with a 13-5. Second map, 8 rounds handed over. And KZG, gotta be really happy about this one. Tito, you gotta be happy about this one. You want the quiet version of that stinger? Oh. Yeah, I just really whatever they sent me. I'll get it figured out. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Does not matter for now. KZG, gotta be real happy about that one. Celebrations all around. And Mantra Flow, a lot to learn from this one. Gotta lick your wounds and gotta get back into it, head back into the game. Mantra Flow, they're a good team. It looks like KZG were just better today. So let me just take a look at some of these other games that have been going on today. Let's see. Let's take a look. What's the score been? Rooster 13-9 against Mindfreak. Okay. JFT beat Underground 13-10. Okay. Okay, interesting. Right, Josh? Yeah, I can do that. Easy. But yeah, what an absolute game. This has been nuts. I did not really know what to expect from KZG, but this has been huge. They could really be a very, very solid contender. You know, don't want to get ahead of myself once again. But yeah, it's been amazing casting this game. I've been waiting so long to get back into ECL, and it's just absolutely delivered. Looking good only thanks to the cast, Handsome. Oh, you flatter me too much, bro. You flatter me too much. Nah, man. That announcement post, bro, you got me feeling some kind of way, bro. Like, not gonna lie. Got me feeling some kind of way. Anyway, yeah, no, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute honor getting back into ECL. I hope to deliver some much more beautiful casts later on down the line as well. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been absolutely amazing. Hope you all had fun. If you're returning, once again, thank you very much for returning. Thank you for your continued patronage. It really does mean a lot to see some very, very familiar faces coming in every single time. And if you're new, thank you for joining. Always happy to see some new faces around the block here, and there's definitely plenty more CS to be had. But that will be all the CS that's will be had today. Thank you very much. Stay cool, stay frosty. I'll be tossing you guys over to Josh relatively soon, so stay tuned for that. It's been absolutely amazing. Have a good night.